Motel Minute.
Hi, Mom. I love you.
World Viral.
I believe we're here.
Oh, boy.
Hey, it's the Uncle Nasty Show, WorldViral.tv. Welcome to it. Matt Need's with us.
Yes,
Glad
I
to have
am.
you back in the saddle. You were here for a little bit. Had to run Jake Johansson back to the hotel last week.
In my hoopty, baby.
Oh, man. Nothing but class. Nothing but class.
All 4 tires on the road this time.
Hey, so we got a great show. We're going to have Dave Preston on the program, and Dave's a local icon. We'll call him that, and he's making his mark in the big world with ambient music.
He's got a couple other projects.
So,
yeah,
but
ambient.
still, it's like finding these.
How do you know when it's done? How do you know when it started?
I was watching the promo reel, and I was like, I think I've had a massage to that music before. Dave was right there.
Did you have the happy ending when the video was over?
Always a happy ending. Always a happy ending, folks.
Always a happy ending. Also, Nathan
Listen,
Lund.
I know how to make myself happy. That's all I'm saying.
I've been with me for most of my life. I know what I like.
Nathan Lund, comedian Nathan Lund, will be with us. You know, he helped, gave opportunity to such, classic guys as Adam Caden Holland and
Let's
Ben
just give him
Roy
credit
and,
for all those guys.
They
all owe Nathan Lund,
gave him
man.
the opportunity.
Yeah.
So we're going to find out why Nathan's still in Denver.
Ambient comedy.
Yes, and I believe we're going to have John Decelles from the Improv stop by as well. He's going to bring some Denver comics with him. The word is that Zach Moss and Tim Messenger are coming with him.
Cool. Very cool.
And then G-Man, of course, we've got the divisional playoffs this weekend, and we've called it since, we're taking ownership of Peyton Manning, okay? And letting you know that there were no doubters on the Uncle Nasty Show here at WorldViral.tv. Okay, we knew this was going to happen. We've been playing the hell out of that promo claim because it's right there. There's proof. Come on. Really.
What more do you want,
Even
people?
try. So,
Did you get a plaque or anything? We can give you a plaque. World Viral TV will get you a plaque for being right about Peyton.
Nasty and G called it. That's what
You
I
guys
want.
did call it.
Fucking football over the corner.
Sports legends.
That's it, a plaque
That's
with
it.
our photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
We'll put it behind the
Jim will
baby.
join us towards the end of the show, and we're going to talk about the Pittsburgh Steelers coming to town. Pretty excited about that. I think we're going to mop up and move on. And I think the Chiefs will beat the Patriots, and the Chiefs will come here and lose to the Broncos as we go to the Super Bowl. I'm thinking it's the Seahawks, and we're getting a full redemption.
That'd be
Except
awesome,
for the Raiders.
wouldn't it? Yeah, who knows, man?
Yeah, but we get redemption because the NFL wouldn't allow the Raiders to leave. How about that? San Diego and St. Louis. You can move to L.A. Go ahead. The Raiders, no. Sorry. We tried that once with you, and you threw batteries at us.
There goes the neighborhood. Sorry, you can't come over here.
It's,
My mom said you can't come to the sleepover.
You're not allowed over here, man. So it's my understanding that the league is going to give the Raiders $100 million towards helping build that new stadium. So, yeah, we'll talk to G. We'll find out more about that for those who care. And we'll come back. We'll have our first guest, Dave Preston, ambient guitarist extraordinaire, on the program next. Here on the Uncle Nasty Show, we realize there's been a lot of changes in our country over the last month or so. And not everybody is excited about it. Some people feel that their voices are being shut and they're not allowed to express themselves. So here on the Uncle Nasty Show, Matt Need and I came up with the idea of hashtag not PC. This will give you, the Uncle Nasty viewer, the opportunity to say what you really want to say and say it how you really feel it, with anonymity.
I find Caitlyn Jenner unattractive. World Viral.
Harvest Company.
I capture the beauty to put on display, as if it's my duty to blow you away. This is the end of everything I've ever known.
World Viral TV is brought to you, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Welcome to the newest Colorado Harvest Company.
Well, I mean, he was a professor. World Viral.
Tim Winger here for our client Roof Rehab. If you are looking for commercial or industrial roofing, look no further than Roof Rehab. They can satisfy all of your repair and installation needs. Roof Rehab has been satisfying customers with challenging roofing issues for over 20 years in Colorado's Front Range region. From rehabbing persistent damaged leaks to complete new roofing systems, Roof Rehab can handle any job, commercial or residential. Roof Rehab will please you with reliability, dependability, and the best cost-effective results. From flat roofing systems to metal roofing repair and complete roof replacements and installation, Roof Rehab is your go-to source for commercial and industrial roofing. Visit roofrehabonline.com for more information and check out a comprehensive list of what they can do for you. Call them at 720-436-2886. That's 720-436-2886. Is your roof out of control? Does it need an intervention? If so, it's time for Roof Rehab.
Motherfucking Roof Rehab.
World Viral.
World Viral TV is brought to you, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Colorado Harvest Company.
People are coming from all over the world to check out Denver's growing cannabis industry, and most of them are leaving happy after they've been to Colorado Harvest Company. Why Colorado Harvest Company? For so many reasons. We pride ourselves on carrying only the most consistent flowers and products, with knowledgeable and friendly bud tenders that'll assist you with everything that you need. Buds, vaporizers, concentrates, topicals, edibles, and drinks, all from only the best companies in the state. If you're looking for the best cannabis experience in Denver, look no further than Colorado Harvest Company.
Okay, so it has been approved that we can say the fuck word.
Yeah, you just did.
Okay.
All of the United States is looking to Denver, Colorado to see what is cool. You know, it used to be maybe California back in the day or maybe New York early along, but now everybody's really looking to Denver, Colorado to figure out what is cool. And when you get accepted by Colorado as cool, well, then it just spills over to the rest of the world.
You have to see the vision for this area on South Broadway. This area, 5 years from now, is going to look very different than it looks right now.
Right.
I'm not supposed to film you giving my tools of the trades like I know.
Tools of the trade?
Yeah.
Separate segments?
Separate segments when you do it. Always ID yourself and say,
Hey, this is Bubba Sparks, baby, and you're watching World Viral TV. You better know about it.
Hey, we're back. It's the Uncle Nasty Show on WorldViral.tv. And Dave Preston is with us, ladies and gentlemen. Dave Preston worked with the likes of Justin Timberlake and Charlie Sexton. That's pretty cool to have on your resume. And now you're working with the ultimate artist, your wife.
The best one I've ever worked
Justin
with.
Timberlake to your wife. I mean, you are. There's nobody you'll turn down. You're like, I'll work.
There's nothing. You can't make it any more difficult than I've already made it. Bring it.
That's it.
What are you going to do now?
girl? Come on.
I worked with my wife. Whatever you want to do.
Listen, we really want to know his tolerance level. Well, he's made several records with his wife. We'll hire him.
That project is called the Deerlings.
That's right, Deerling.
Yeah, and then Deerling.
Yes,
okay.
Deerling.
Deerling.
Yeah.
And you always hear, that whole when you get the wife or the girlfriend involved in the band, it's like, oh, there's Yoko.
Right, it's done.
But you guys are partners in this band. This is
this
is more like the Plastic Ono band. This is not you being taken away from something else. Right. Okay.
You already left the Beatles.
The ambient Beatles.
Yes, the Am Beatles.
We'll get to that in a minute. So let's get back. Let's get back.
I want to get back
to making music with your
Deerling,
wife
yeah.
in the figurative and literative sense.
Yeah. So we started Deerling at the beginning of 2015, and Rach writes some of the most beautiful tunes. And I said, we just need to demo these anyway. We might as well just turn it into something. And the first real chance that we had to try and book a show, we opened for Roberta Flack in Colorado Springs. So we just kind of took that as, okay, what's the next thing? And we opened for the Congress next at a sold-out show at the Bluebird. I just kept spiraling into these great.
No, is it just the two of you, or is there more to the band than that?
we have a brother rhythm section, which is Joel Matthews and Noah Matthews, and having brothers as a rhythm section is just like it's a dream come true.
Real brothers, not
right. No, brother.
The figurative sense.
Yeah. Well, they are that way too.
But if you do have brothers that are brothers as your rhythm section, it's probably top notch.
He would have said brothers.
They're brothers in the rhythm section.
No, but I'm sure that there's this chemistry between them because they are brothers. They're family members. They're bloodline.
Right.
They've been playing together probably for quite some time.
Yes.
They're each other's band members from a very early age.
Yes.
So you've got this rhythm section, and that's the key.
Yeah.
Right? You can do anything you want, guitar-wise, as long as it's there.
Right.
Right?
I mean,
and they're
they
always
think
there,
the same, right? And it's really
solid.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's not skip over Rachel. We haven't.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She sings.
Well, she. Let's face it. She was a successful musician on her own before the Dave Preston years.
Very
at all.
true. Very true.
It turns out he is the Yoko Ono.
Oh, you bitch! You ruined her band.
I am a bitch.
They're like, don't you dare bring up Dave Preston's
Rachel
name.
and the Kings.
Rachel and the Kings.
She was slamming.
And she actually picked up the guys from
Tickle Me Pink.
From Tickle Me Pink.
Yeah.
So they were backing her. And then she fell in love with him, and it all went to shit.
And then, yeah.
Did you knock her up? Is that what happened?
Not till after we were married.
Oh, well, you were planning on it, so you can't really be touring, with the kid. I mean, you got to have some do, but, right? Would you advise it?
I would.
You would?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can handle your business any way you want. Absolutely.
That's a good note. That's a good note.
Far out, man, Colorado.
That's a really good note, dude.
Any way you want is cool with me, brah.
Yeah, right.
That's it, man.
Well, you ultimately,
just don't take my lines.
Everybody figures out what holds them back, right? We can't do it because we got a kid. And then Dave Preston says,
that's not an excuse.
Hell no, it's you.
Yeah.
You're holding yourself back. Don't blame your kid.
Yeah.
What kind of person does that?
Your kid
I could have been big, but you were born.
We had hamsters.
Yeah, what does that do to
That's
the kid?
awful.
Right?
So that's great that that you condone that lifestyle, and way to bring, and I don't know what I mean by that, condone that lifestyle, but the ability to go, not everybody is balls out rock and roll when they're on the road. It's a business for some, and it's a family business for others, and so it just depends on the environment that you create.
We don't know Dave.
Exactly.
Dave could be a crappy dad. We don't even know that. He could just be a bad father. I'm giving you some recommendations. I'm laying it out there. I got nothing behind this. How old?
I'm 31.
No, how old's your kid?
31.
Okay.
Wow,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah.
you
I thought we
hold
were-
together well. See, I'm going on the road. That's how you stay young.
I have a 7-year-old stepson and a 1-year-old daughter.
Wow,
Yeah.
see?
All right.
Yeah, so you're putting it out there.
Yeah, I
Life's
go to
just beginning. Good
every
thing you're
week.
making ambient rock, dude.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be allowed on stage unless your wife's there.
Can we-
Okay? That's how I see now.
Yeah,
see. You're
you
smart.
see.
You're
Dang
smart.
it.
I
Dang
got it.
I hope
I
it wasn't as transparent. But
took
I
a
guess
minute.
it is.
It took
We
a
caught
minute.
on it after
Yeah.
a couple times.
The first layers, I was numb, and then I started to cry once I got closer to the center.
A bloomin' onion.
So, Dearling has it. You guys are finishing up that project.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Now, meanwhile, and the other reason I really called you was because you're charting
Yeah.
on iTunes
Yeah.
with
that's cool.
ambient music.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Right? You don't even know what to say.
No, well, I don't know what it is. I can't figure out.
No,
I was
know.
asking you on the way in here.
I said I listened to it, and I said I think I've had a couple of massages to this stuff.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, you
It
put
feels like
on.
that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You maybe just chill out and
Yeah.
put on some incense and
Yeah.
have some water.
Right.
And do a little meditation. No, it's really beautiful.
It's
that
green
state
tea.
of Colorado.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really relaxing.
Oh, thank
and the
you.
guitar playing is top notch.
Thank you.
It's
Thank
easy
you.
to get lost and forget about what the fuck is wrong with the day. You know what I
True,
mean? And
true.
that's what ambient music does. I think it can be background.
Yeah.
You can concentrate on other things, and it can also be something that's in the foreground that helps you relax.
Yeah, it can
So,
support a
right.
mood. And, I discovered ambient music, or making it, years ago. I was doing a lot of session work in jazz and blues. And I really seemed to have lost, at the time, a good musical voice, at least the voice that I wanted to find. And, why I started, I
Right,
guess.
right.
And I wanted to find the importance of one note again. And I did this ambient record, took 2 weeks, and I was surprised that it actually was something. And I posted it on MySpace at the time, and I was like, I don't even know
That's
what
fucking
this is.
ancient.
Right.
That is
Right.
old.
Right, MySpace, yeah.
MySpace.
Yeah. And some ambient guys heard it, and they wanted to help me promote it. and
There's guys the ambient
Right.
guys.
I had
That's
no
it.
idea there was a thing like that. And
Listen, I'm the biggest name in ambient music.
Yeah, right.
And we want to sign
You can go to the ambient
Listen, son,
concert. Nobody
Nobody
rushes
knows
the
how to
stage.
relax
Yeah, right.
like me.
Nobody rushes the stage. It's all very. Hey, I think the show's gonna start.
You'll be playing metaphysical fairs.
Yeah, right, exactly.
In fucking
Like-
crystal shops. We got this fucking. Hey, they pay good. Don't fucking mock.
Well, so now you go back to ambient and you put this thing out and you put it up on iTunes.
Yeah.
What the hell does it mean that you're charting? Obviously there are guys that do ambient. How big a culture am I missing?
I know,
guess is the
right?
question.
It's like this. It's more grassroots than I would say bluegrass music is,
Yeah.
or folk music is. There are some masterminds in this. For example, there's a gentleman named Robert Rich, who's he's just a scientist with sound. He was one of the first people to discover what sound does to plants. And so and he makes ambient music. So he it really blends music composition and what we've learned about science and music therapy.
And how it affects you.
Right. It's
physiologically
just
and
incredible.
emotionally.
It becomes this experiment, this social experience. It's really
So-
fun to do, and then also go out and play.
Are you helping to grow marijuana?
No, not me,
The
brother.
Dave Preston. I'm saying you have your music being played in
Right.
these grow rooms and these
Right.
grow houses across the state.
I think that's
This
brilliant.
right here is Dave Preston influenced marijuana.
Places
That's
fall
right.
apart.
That's Dave Preston crack right there.
And then you can go.
We're falling apart in
if
here.
if you go to the
Just hold
Dave
it.
Preston concert, you bring your fern.
That's it. The sick fern.
Hey, let's
that's
play.
right.
Let's play one of his songs.
All right,
do
we
you
can
have
do that.
do you have Rocky Mountain queued up?
Yeah, go for it.
What do you got?
Wait, I don't know.
I got Proof of Life and Unity.
So Unity is the track off of my newest ambient record.
Okay, well, let's listen to the new track. It's called Unity. Dave Preston, he's with us. He is an ambient musician. He's always in the background.
Not really sure when he started, not really sure when he finished, but he did a great job in the middle part.
I didn't see you, but I knew you were there.
You're such a good sport, Dave.
I love these guys.
All right, hey, let's seriously, a Colorado gem, Dave Preston.
Yeah.
I dig this.
Cool, man.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
It's really cool.
Oh, we were discussing that it's a lot like soundtrack stuff, you know.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Yeah.
also positive
Meditation,
visualization.
Yeah, positive visualization, meditation stuff.
Yeah.
It's absolutely there. For
Yeah.
sure.
I feel pretty positive.
It's really fun to, and then somebody like Siren who did the video, I mean, it's really great to see how the interpretation of this, because it is extremely open-ended music.
It'd be very difficult. You can't go, it's a chick with really big tits.
Yeah, right.
Well, wait a minute. She could be touching herself and stuff. That could be masturbation music right there. Like this chick, she's rolling around. Like
yeah, it said open-ended.
Fucking big bed and
whatever.
stuff
However you
all by
wanna
herself.
interpret it, yeah.
Fucking that cool fucking music going on. She's touching herself.
Oh, my word.
Come on, man. No, I don't know what.
Here's a basement full of dudes.
Yeah, right. Not a female down here.
That's it. Life
So-
is just a fantasy.
Comparatively speaking, you're looking at Deerling. You've been on stage with a whole bunch of different people.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing this. In terms of money, is ambient music making money for you?
Yeah, I mean So what's funny, is really I got into ambient music to rediscover something.
Right.
But I do think that at least in the way that my life works is that when I take an action in a bold way like that, everything does line up. So, and I was just telling this story this morning. I released my first ambient record, and I really never considered myself an ambient artist.
Right.
But not to get too real or anything, I took a trip to Africa. I had internet twice. One of the times I looked at the chart and I had charted with that record, and I went out in this orphanage and then started feeding kids.
Right.
And I come back into town. That's when I start playing with a guy named Matt Morris. And a year later, I'm sitting in a rehearsal studio and I'm getting ready to rehearse for the Ellen show. And Justin Timberlake walks in. And I'm sitting there with Matt Morris, and Justin goes, "You're Dave Preston. You did that B record." And that was that ambient record. And I'm
Wow.
like, wow, I recorded that in my parents' house.
He's like, I bang all types of chicks to your music.
Yeah, right.
Let me put a little nasty
Yeah.
twist on this, okay? It was getting too real.
I like that.
Let me tell you.
Exactly. But it's just
I
like,
score more tang with your music, buddy. I just want to thank you.
I got pulled over listening to your music.
That's pretty amazing. I mean,
Charlie Sexton too. He
Yeah.
played that day as well on the Ellen
Yeah,
show.
yeah. So,
he's a phenomenal guitar player.
Charlie
from Austin.
is incredible,
Yeah.
and watching him walk in the room and meeting him and seeing his personality, and it just
He's a rock star.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a real rock star.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not one of those fake guys. He is real.
Motherfucker lives that shit, man.
So ambient
Got
music
pointy-toed
actually led
boots
you.
and stuff.
Yeah, right.
Ambient music's what got you to Justin Timberlake. Is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah, and it was
How
this.
cool
this,
that he
it's
just
weird,
knew
right?
you, huh?
Yeah, right. You would think like an ambient artist would then become popular doing like an acoustic pop record or something, but for that it was just the complete opposite. And like so, it was just a bold move, and
it worked.
It worked, and
Because it felt right.
It felt right. You just follow right.
Right.
That's
as,
cool.
As you wanted to get back to whatever it is that got you into this,
Yeah.
it led to this,
Yeah.
which led to you doing good things while you were,
Right.
achieving good things,
right?
And spread good, you get good, right?
Just very humbled and grateful for all of it.
And you're happily married.
Taking
and you're
notes, kids.
Successfully raising children. Fuck
Hopefully.
you, Dave. Fuck you, Dave.
That's it. Shit's going your way. What an ass. Jesus. My God.
Unreal.
No, really, it's great that it is. It's
Yeah,
great
we're
that it
psyched
is.
for you, man.
We are fans.
So when are you going to play out? When do we get to see? When can people see you?
So Deerling, our next show is actually the Denver Day of Rock. That's what we have booked now.
Okay.
And our summer's filling up with a bunch of festivals, but really we've been focusing on trying to get video content, which seems to be the way of the music industry.
And what is Deerling like? What do you?
So gosh, we've covered Fleetwood Mac.
Do we have that also?
I got Deerling, yeah. You guys want to watch that?
Yeah, let's watch some of that. We
Deerling.
got time. We got time.
Yeah.
I like that you're paying
Right.
attention to time. That's good.
Yeah.
Because I just realized I had no idea what's going on.
It's the Dave Preston show. As we salute those that have come before us, blazing trails of ambient
Because
rock,
making bold moves because it
making
feels
bold
right.
moves and being positive, sharing that with the world. Here we go. Deerling, Improve of Life on the Uncle Nasty Show.
exact thing.
Yeah, things are good, huh? Making money hand over fist.
Oh,
What's Rachel wearing while you got all the clothes on?
It's like that scene in the Rocky Horror where Riff Raff has got the lantern.
Yeah, this is the scene before the murder.
Oh my God.
It's a pretty song, but we actually kill someone at the end.
She's got a great voice.
Yeah, absolutely.
That whole video was done just on a selfie stick?
It definitely seems like it, right? I hate those things. Man, just want to like grab one and beat someone.
Not enough that I'm taking a picture of me. I need to get a good angle. That's really cool, man.
Thank you. You know, we do everything. We record it all ourselves, and it's a DIY band, and it's really great, really fun.
Well, she's got a great voice.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Studio at the house?
You got lucky, dude.
Yes, I did. What's that?
Studio at the house?
Yeah. I mean, we have a great main room where we record drums, and it's, yeah.
Very cool, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Killer. It's great having that access because when
Yes.
it hits you, there it is,
exactly.
right? And you can throw it down on digital. It's not a big problem. You know, you don't like it, you scratch it. You like a couple things, you keep those and throw it away, and it makes things so convenient to have it set up.
It's amazing.
And ready to go. There's no like trying to store that idea or calling your cell phone and then humming, that riff so you won't forget it. And then you like 3 days later you're at rehearsal. Play that again. Hey everybody, I wrote this.
Well, but brilliantly you added the wife to the project because now you can't piss her off.
Right.
You go, really? You're going to go play music again? Oh, I'm in the band. Never mind. We'll go.
Well, I will say that's actually a huge benefit of her is that since she's in the industry, she's been in it for so long. Like she understands you got to
She knows how it goes.
Got a gig, you got to tour, you got to make a living, got to support the family, and isn't that funny?
Fucking Partridge Family.
Yeah, right.
That's awesome.
Honey, why don't you get in the garage and make some more of that ambient music?
That's it. What are you teaching what are you teaching that 7-year-old to play?
He's playing violin and he plays drums and some piano.
We got
loves
to work for his
guitar.
keep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's a little free ride, man.
We
got to put gas in the bus.
Got to go to college. You better make another.
And then your
ambient
daughter,
record.
she's one.
She walks up to a guitar and plays it. Like it's kind of freaky.
And she's smoking Camel Straight.
That's how
drinking whiskey.
That's how I play it too. Look at my solo.
Yeah.
Dave Preston, pleasure, man. Great having you on the
Pleasure's
show.
mine, man.
You
Thank
come see
you.
us. Maybe you can come up with, like sort of Uncle Nasty theme music for us.
Oh, that'd be great.
For the Uncle Nasty show here on World Viral.
Ambient with a little bit of an edge to it.
Right? Can you solo for me?
If you want, I'll throw in a
Step on
blistering
that
solo.
distortion pedal for
It'll
you.
be the worst solo you've ever heard.
DavePrestonMusic.net.
Yeah, that's the place to find them. And then next gig
is with Deerling, Denver
Right.
Day of Rock in May. Actually,
Day of Rock in May. So
we'll be
nothing
prepared
till
for that.
then.
Yeah,
Laying
Look them
low,
up on
making music, raising
YouTube
kids.
and find some of this ambient music stuff. You'll be amazed at the work you get done while you listen to Dave Preston.
All right, I got a text from G-Man. He says he's knocking on the back door. We're going to talk Broncos at the end of the show. But coming up next, we've got comedian Nathan Lund right here on the Uncle Nasty Show, WorldViral.tv. Once again, DavePrestonMusic.net. When everyone was saying he was done and ready for the haul, there was a voice of reason that rang clear through the Rocky Mountains. The Uncle Nasty Show and G-Man told you he would be back, and he is.
I'm telling you, if Brock gets crushed this week against Pittsburgh, Peyton's going to play against Cincinnati. That's what's going to happen.
So yeah, that's your prediction. We're going to go.
And if not, I'm going to go live on a billboard again until they win the Super Bowl.
When it comes to NFL insider information, who do you trust? G-Man on the Uncle Nasty Show.
What's up, everybody? It's Tom Maxwell from Hell Yeah.
and you're watching World Viral TV, brought to you by Colorado Harvest Company. Get you some. World Viral.
Can you play guitar? Can you shred with the best? National Speaker and Sound wants you to show them what you've got to win a $1,000 Paul Reed Smith electric guitar and a $1,000 Vox amp. Stop by National Speaker and Sound showroom and register for their solo guitar competition. It's free, there's no age limit, and the final will be judged by a celebrity guitarist. The fun starts Saturday, January 9th from 11 to 3 p.m. And if you're looking at new gear, everything is on sale at National Speaker and Sound. They'll even beat Guitar Center's prices. National Speaker and Sound, 1559 South Broadway, where the pros shop.
Roll the black.
You're on World Viral TV.
Yeah.
.tv.
Herman's Hideaway on the corner of Iowa and Broadway. Your favorite independent anti-corporate venue featuring Westward's best patio. Now serving award-winning food. From metal to jazz to hip-hop, Herman's Hideaway has something for everyone. And if you want to book your act at Herman's Hideaway, email booking@hermanshideaway.com or call 303-777-2535. There's only one venue, family owned and operated for over 50 years. Holding it down in Denver. Go to hermanshideaway.com for more information and show listings.
Hey, this is Jacob Cade, and you're watching World Viral TV.
Hey, we're back. It's the Uncle Nasty Show on WorldViral.tv. I almost forgot. Hey, who's that band?
That's Jacob Cade, man.
I was asking, was that you
17-year-old.
singing?
That's him singing. We've been covering his song because I love that song. We played it with my band. My band knows that song. I sit in with his band.
That's fucking rocking.
He's so talented,
great
man.
song, man.
He wrote that.
Long way, man. Hey, we'll come back. We've got G-Man here. We're going to talk Broncos in just a few moments. The divisional round against the Steelers coming up this weekend. But John Decelles and Tim Messenger and Zach Moss from the Improv stopped by.
Let's check that out.
It's WorldViral.tv, the Uncle Nasty Show. We're here every Thursday, and from the Improv, I want to say hi to John.
How you guys doing?
John Decelles.
Decelles, yeah.
Yes, Decelles, Mr. Decelles. We also have Denver Comics' Tim Messenger and Zach Moss with us. Zach, of course, you know Zach from, was it Whiskey and Cigarettes, right?
Well, yeah, Whiskey and Cigarettes podcast, and then also the game show we were talking about, Uncalled For.
Right, you've done your own version of Crimes Against Humanity.
Cards Against. We
Cards.
Basically.
Well, hey, when you play the game, it's a crime, okay?
It's all about I mean, they stole their idea from Apples to Apples. We just kind of made an expansion. We're an unofficial expansion for Cards Against Humanity, and we do have a Denver expansion.
Where can you buy
add.
that card expansion kit?
You can buy that at Twist and Shout. You can buy that at Mutiny Information Cafe, and you can also buy that at Black and Reed here in Denver. And you can also go to theworstpersonshirt.com and get...
he is a promotional
got it.
And man, ladies and gentlemen.
And pick it up there, too. I mean, it's a great product. All the cards are written by local comedians, too. So, and then, on our national set, we have, some more famous people like Kurt Braunholer and Jackie Cation and all kinds of...
Hey, real quick, let's talk about the... transformation, I think I want to call it, with the Improv, because a lot of people didn't give you guys Snowball's chance in hell.
Yeah, we came here in 2007. Came here in 2007, and it was a really rough start. Like, it was just, no, we're dead. And then we've slowly gained ground, started doing shows every Wednesday through Sunday now. And it's really picked up.
A lot of support for the Denver comic scene as well, so
the
that
Denver
helps a
comic
lot.
Scene, the scene here in Denver is probably one of the best in the country. I would compare it to, on par with Chicago, L.A.
You got 3 great clubs that you can perform at. So.
Yeah. And I get to see all these people perform. Tim, Zach, these guys all perform all over town. And I just thought, they were on our show last night. We had an amazing show. We had this silly ass poster made up.
Right, this something silly goes on every Wednesday at the Improv, right?
And what's cool about Wednesdays is that we have $10 beer buckets. Domestic beer buckets are going down every Wednesday. Next week,
how many beers do you get in a bucket?
5 beers in a bucket.
That's $2 a beer at a comedy club.
Yeah.
That is unheard of.
Unheard of on a Wednesday
night. That is crazy.
You are living large.
I'm next Wednesday.
AG
White. AG White, all the way from the Bronx, or from Brooklyn. He's from Brooklyn. He's
Starts with a
hilarious.
B.
He starts, yeah.
Do you guys
but he'll
have
be
one of
featuring
those,
for Gina Brion that next weekend. We got Pauly Shore coming up. We got John Witherspoon. All these guys are
All
great.
right,
if you
man.
want him to come down
You
here,
have
man,
to bring
I'd love to have
Pauly
you.
down here.
Yeah, we'd love to. Yeah,
John would be
Pauly's
like,
great.
I'm not going down those stairs. You go first there, Mr. Sells.
That's right. I brought Witherspoon up to your place.
Yeah, man. It was quite the treat, man. You
I
know.
like what you guys done here. This is way cooler.
You like this a lot cooler than
Yeah,
bullshit.
it's amazing what you did with this snuff film set.
That's it. Get the gimp. It's 2 weeks in a row I've used that joke.
Still working. Still working. We said the same thing coming down the stairs.
That's it. I don't want to go first.
I'm gonna get a samurai sword.
Yeah, the spider caught a couple of flies.
You sure do got a pretty mouth, Mr. Boss.
Yeah.
You gotta get here late. You just come running down the stairs. You don't even think about it.
You know,
I didn't know what kind of Uncle Nasty you were. All right.
Listen. A chick died coming down those stairs years ago. A lot of people think that that's an urban legend, but it's the truth.
Or
It's
ghost
true.
because she studio. I hear.
The ghost pushed her.
She
and
fell?
now they fight, and now it's crazy shit as the ghost battle. You know, it's just.
I like
good
the
and evil.
motel next door. I was gonna get my wife
Red
a little
Pine?
romantic getaway on Valentine's Day.
Chris
Gotta
offers
get in
that.
there.
He's got a package. You can get
What are the room
you
rates?
Get a table and a bottle service. And a
Bottle service.
16. You can rent the room for 16
We
hours.
could do a cross promo where we could give away a room from the Improv on Wednesday nights. Yeah,
That's quite the travel, though.
I've been thinking
Improv
of
to the Red
losing
Pine.
my pegging virginity, and I really want it to happen in a place like the hotel. Is it
Red
a hotel?
Pine.
Or it's a motel.
It's the Red Pine.
It's definitely a motel.
It's a motel because the doors are on the outside,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
like you don't have to walk through a hallway to hear all the bang sounds coming from that place.
Wait, when you say you're gonna lose your pegging virginity, is that
I'm gonna get fucked in the ass.
right by a woman?
By a
I'm
woman.
hoping. Okay.
Yeah. A guy would have a dick. He wouldn't need to wear.
You wouldn't call that pegging.
Yeah, I'm not ready for that one yet.
Wow, it's a whole different scene out there in Northfield.
Suburbia has
What the
changed.
fuck are y'all doing in the green room, man?
Speaking of the green room, we got a podcast called The Improv Green Room with John and Amanda. I got a co-host named Amanda. She's from Chicago originally. Hilarious girl. We interview all the comedians that come through there, and yeah, just
Right, and you can find that.
right there. You can find it on iTunes, on Libsyn. Yeah, it's on all the major things.
And plus the website, right?
The website, yeah. It's
That's
on
probably the
improv.com. Yep.
Right on.
Yeah, this is good. So,
Hey, well, real quick, let's talk to Tim Messenger before he skates across the pond. Do people know that you're leaving the States, or is just the official announcement right now?
No, I've been telling some people
All
for
right.
the past couple months, and been queuing up for that. So
Loveland, Colorado kid right here, ladies and gentlemen, going over to London to make it big.
excited. Loveland High School.
Wow, look at that. Huh?
No,
and,
it's
and
been
how
a-
long have you been out of high school?
I graduated in 2002. So
Right. How was your 10-year reunion? Did you go?
I did go.
Yeah?
I moved back to Colorado like 2 days before it happened, so I was able to go.
no, Tim, you're leaving because people found out you were getting pegged. Is that right? Is that...
I'm gonna have to lose my pegging virginity as well. I might choose a nicer
See,
place.
that's confusing.
Let's go next door. I'll hold your hand.
It's confusing because you're saying you're pagan. You're
getting pegged.
You're right. You're getting pegged. When you said that, I was like, oh, okay. Because at first I was like, what the fuck goes on at pagan rituals? I mean, I'm getting some insight. This is like fucking.
I think that does go on at pegging
60
rituals.
minutes or some shit.
Oh, you're confused by my terminology.
Yes, I was like, that happens if you convert to paganism. I'm staying on this side.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, before you accept Lord Lucifer, we're gonna fuck you in the ass.
That's a fun little. I mean, a lot of people converting.
But
right
it turns
now.
out it's
Probably.
peg, meaning strap on.
PEG, yes.
All right.
Yeah, it's when a lady does a guy with a strap
Thanks
on.
for
Now I knew what it was. I just wanted you
clarifying.
To say it. Well, yeah, I just love that I could teach Uncle Nasty something nasty.
I was like,
you know,
fuck, man.
Just,
I know a couple devil people. I didn't think they did that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe.
Have you ever been pegged? Unbeknownst to you?
I'm not judging.
Well, man, I really took us down a bumpy dirt road there.
No, but
it
you know,
started
thanks
in
for the
London,
education
though.
process.
Right?
Yeah,
Is it harder to get pegged in London?
Could be.
yeah, I don't. I don't know.
Sounds like a
We don't have to talk about this anymore,
The
Tim.
Church of England could be. You know,
It's more interesting than fucking Loveland High School. All right. Sorry, can I swear on here? This goes out on the internet, right?
You can do whatever you
swear,
want
dude.
there.
Yeah, cool. Heck yeah. No, I said I was thinking about it, and if I was going to do it, I would want to do it.
Well, she would be the peg.
At the,
My co-host desperately wants to peg a guy. Amanda, if she's listening, we got to have her on her. That's her her ultimate fantasy is to peg a guy. So Zach Moss, I'm going to give her your contact info. We're going to make this happen.
that was a joke, John. Things are getting a little too fucking real now.
So look at that. Call him on his shit, and he backs away.
See,
I'm a comic, remember? That's what I do. I make jokes.
this might not be a stage, but there's still a microphone in front of our faces. So.
Yeah,
half the rules apply.
Yeah, and Loveland High School wasn't cutting it, so we had to move on.
Well, were you, a comic when you left high school and when you came back? I mean, were
Yeah, I
you
started
already
writing-
in the comedy field?
I started writing
guess?
jokes back in like 2002 when I started college,
Right.
and then
So what did everybody say when you came back? Hey, what's going on, Tim? What are you doing with your life? I'm doing stand-up.
Oh yeah, I quit my job like to move back to Colorado to do it full time. So like I was entering the high school reunion with just like, what are you guys doing?
I changed my life.
What are you guys doing? Like raising kids? That's stupid. That's boring. I'm gonna travel the country.
How many people came to your 10-year high school reunion?
We probably had like 70.
Nathan is. Nathan's a big comedy dude here in the Denver comedy scene, and you were right there with Adam Caton Holland and our boy Ben Roy and all those guys. You gave them opportunity. We like to say.
Sure, yeah, that's what you guys want to say. That's cool.
So I mean, we're not trying to dig or not trying to create any animosity because I know there isn't any there. I mean, you're really happy for those guys, but we want to know. I mean, you're right there in the mix. I mean, do you choose to stay?
Right. Well, yeah, I moved here almost 9 years ago, and so when I got here, those guys were just starting to get real good, just funnier and funnier, and so they were around less and less as I started shows, and started to get into the scene, and so yeah, I was surprised when everybody started to move at once. It was kind of like all of a sudden there was 10, 12 people that had moved.
So
mostly to L.A.
The Distinguished Gentlemen's Club, right?
Yeah, the Fine Gentlemen's Club.
The Fine Gentlemen's Club. That's what I was looking for. The Fine Gentlemen's Club is you and Sam Talent and Charpentier. And
Chris Charpentier and Bobby Crane.
And Bobby Crane.
And then Chris was one of those guys that moved.
Are these the new names of Denver comedy?
No, these are the guys that were. I mean, right alongside the Growlix, we're doing shows that were drawn. You're selling venues out and bringing people out to see a damn fine show, and then. Everybody, what ultimately lead us on from this, Nathan? Where did it all go after that?
The four of us started a show called Too Much Fun, and that's been every Wednesday. We just celebrated 5 years of doing that show.
Where's that at?
It's at the Deer Pile, which is above City O City. It's a space that has a bunch of different comedy shows come through.
Great name.
And yeah, we've got our show, and then the calendar filled up pretty quickly because it's a good sized space. It's free shows with cheap beer for donations, and so it's just got a cool vibe to it.
That sounds cool.
Yeah,
sounds like it get out of hand too.
It definitely has gotten out of hand before.
I like that.
You can't get out of hand at the Deer Pile.
Yeah, you pile in.
Gotta have some danger.
You can't get out of hand at the Deer Pile. You can't get out of hand anywhere.
It's like after the hockey game, let's go to the Deer Pile.
Where are you going? Deer Pile.
That's Deer Pile.
Man Pile. Deer Pile.
Yeah, the underground hunting club, the Deer Pile. That's where you go.
That's it. We talk about shit we kill and crack jokes.
Mm-hmm.
No, so you've got that going on every Wednesday, right? And then you've got what else happening in the world of Nathan Lund?
Well, that's the only weekly show. There's so many shows around town that I end up getting to do, like Arguments and Grievances is once a month. Lucha Libre and Laughs.
Place? Because I mean, every time I talk to guys like you, there's all this shit happening, and I'm like, where's a good place to go and get all this information? Where's a great message board or a website, somewhere I can go and get all this free comedy that's happening right here? Because this is just a melting pot of really funny shit that's happening here in the comedy world across the globe. Really, Denver's a big melting pot. It's happening right now.
Yeah.
Where can I go to get information, Nathan?
The good website that I tell people to go to is 5280 Comedy because it's current. There's a couple comics that have been keeping up on it to make sure that it's all current shows and and it has all the information that you need for any night of the week
and you
for
can
open
see
mics.
Comedy any night of the week, several different places, I'm sure.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's open mics and there's showcases and there's a lot of themed shows now. Those are popular. And so Denver has a lot of fun, just different takes on a stand-up show, comedy plus whatever else. And so there's a lot of shows that you can look up.
Combining stuff, kind of like that fighting chess. Have you seen that, G? Have you seen that where they fight?
No.
They fight a 2-minute round, and then they do a minute round of chess, and then there's a rest minute. I'm shitting you not.
Come on, these are people doing this?
Yes.
All right.
There's a rest minute, and then they fight again, and
they do
for 2 minutes,
and then more chess.
Yes.
That's like the cool down. That's the cool down period.
Till we sit down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You may have just popped me a good one, but wait until I see what you're doing on this board. You're going for the Manchurian backdoor maneuver. I'm 3 steps ahead of you.
Backdoor.
Yeah,
Queen
I
to
think that's
rook
a chess
bishop
move.
4. I'll kick your ass. I will kick your ass.
That's it. What's wrong with you? Are you concussed? Who would put their queen in jeopardy?
Yeah.
Do people go and watch? Or what? I don't even know.
Yeah, it's big in England.
Okay.
I'm serious. Google Boxing, chess, it's happening. Anyway, so you're combining stuff like that. You
Sure.
tell jokes and maybe save a life.
I don't know what. What is it? There's so many. There's so many different. So many different things. Yeah, that people are trying to throw together, trying to find that peanut butter chocolate combination. You know, and I don't know. One of my favorite shows is Lucha Libre and Laughs. That's comedy and wrestling at the Oriental Theater.
Okay.
And that's a lot of fun.
So, do the wrestlers tell the jokes?
No, we keep it separate. We
I don't know.
Keep the professionals being professional.
I think you should wear a mask.
Oh yeah, no,
That'd be awesome.
I've gotten in the ring, but just very briefly.
The
I haven't done
comedians will
anything
wrestle,
too crazy.
but the wrestlers don't tell jokes.
Yeah, it doesn't go both ways.
Because comedians, they'll do anything.
The comics all get in the ring. That's about as much as the comics do in the
When they introduce them and then they leave?
get in the ring.
Oh.
No, just like when we'll have a comic and then a match and then a comic and then a match.
Oh, I see.
And so
Okay.
when the comic is out there, they have to get in the ring, right? You know, they're standing right next to this wrestling ring, and so almost all of them just have to.
Where's
They
this
roll
take
in
place?
there. That's at the Oriental.
Okay.
The
So
next
nobody
one is,
confuses the comics with the wrestlers?
Oh no,
It
no.
never
The
happens?
wrestlers most of the wrestlers are in really good shape. They're tan. The comics are all very pale
What happens?
and bloated.
Slightly overweight.
If you bomb,
Oh, yeah.
you have to wrestle. That's what it is.
If
you
you
suck,
bomb,
if
yeah.
the audience decides you are not worthy
We
of
could maybe
being
do
in that
that.
ring,
They give you the thumbs down, then you get eaten.
got to fight.
You get eaten by a tiger.
You got to fight your way out.
You don't have a-
Exactly.
Yeah, you got to fight a lion to get out of the ring.
That's it.
You don't have a
That'd be
closer.
great.
You got a finishing move.
Right? Yeah. Oh yeah. No, it's been working out. It's been almost 3 years now. The next one's at the end of the month on January 31st.
So you kind of find
I'm
yourself,
going to that.
I know. I think
Do
That is my kind of party.
It's great.
cameras for sure. I think the world needs to see this.
I think we interviewed those guys. Trevor interviewed them. If you search our site for the Lubre thing, we got some stuff on them. So.
Oh, cool.
Lubre?
Yeah.
All right.
Lubre.
Lubre.
What is it?
It's Lubre.
Licha
It's the
Lubro.
The Mexican guy changes
Lubro.
your oil. You get a Lubre.
I was thinking of sexual lube, but some lubre.
Lubre?
Tiene lubre. Para mi.
El
How about some
Holo.
nachos and some lubre? And so, you find yourself now pretty much kind of like the senior statesman.
Right. So yeah.
Denver comedy.
Yeah.
So-
Last year a bunch of people moved, including the Grolix guys. Or if they didn't move, they've been out in LA a bunch working on their show. Those
Right.
who can't. So yeah.
Coming up on True TV.
That's right. Yeah,
Yep.
that's next month, which is insane. And so yeah, they and the other comics that moved really were all near the top of the scene. Chris Charpentier, Kristen Rand, Troy Walker. They were all at the Comedy Works. They were all on the top of most comics' minds for their show. And when they all left, yeah, I moved up a bunch of rungs. And I've been kept busy. So now I don't know. I mean, I could move, but
You got a show?
I got plenty of work here. So
You got a show? I mean, a concept for a pilot? I mean, that's what you have to do, right?
It turns out boxing and
Yeah.
chess has already been taken.
Damn
right.
you.
I'd like to go
Came down
behind
here.
I'd like to go behind the scenes of those guys. I want to see what they do at home.
Tonight,
the
on
training,
Boxing Chess,
the
Nathan
reading.
Lund goes behind the scenes. The training.
I wanna
The
see,
guy sits
yeah.
there and he hits a heavy bag for fucking 20 minutes and he sits down and
reads about chess theory. you got to be well rounded to be able to do both of those
telling
things.
you, man. I'm telling you.
I like it.
Don't call his wife the heavy bag. That's not politically correct.
You were sitting there thinking about that one. It's like, wait a minute. I got one.
Whip it out. Whip it out.
Wait, I told the Grolix guys I wouldn't want to just have to do my own show right away. I want to be on their show as just a guy.
And then a spinoff.
And one that maybe, but I don't even want
the one guy who could.
I don't know about all that pressure. The guy that could, yeah. Those who can.
You're not having
with
me
just
back.
me and yeah.
The show's just about you and it's nobody else and it's just you doing stuff successfully.
Yeah, just nailing it. Nathan can. Yeah, no,
Tonight on Nathan
I'm glad they
Can.
have each other.
Oh my God,
the three
that's
of
a
them are
perfect
together.
souffle.
Next
Nailed
on
it.
my list of
Got
stuff
it.
I haven't tried that I can do perfect.
Yeah, hey, I'll do it.
Nathan
You can
Lund.
fake anything.
Nathan Lund, go see him Wednesdays and check out 5280comedy.com.
Yeah, that's the place to go
That's
to
the
find
place
out.
to go
just
to
for
find out about all this underground
shows.
stuff.
It's a sick
Yeah.
site, man.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah,
good.
it's
'cause
good.
There's great comedy every night of the week in multiple places. So look at that.
That's right. There's Sam Talent's Weird Face, Crush City. I'm doing that on January 23rd. I'm on most of these shows. I was on 51st Jokes. Yeah, that's a Too Much Fun flyer. Star Wars Star Wars themed.
It's a beautiful thing. You don't even
We
have
gotta,
to have your own
like,
website. You're just on
Ewok
everybody else's
jokes and
stuff.
shit?
Yeah.
Where's the deer drop? Where's
I
the
do have a
deer
question.
drop again?
Now, he sold a joke.
That's
Oh,
right.
you did?
I don't know how you do that.
Yeah, I didn't know about it either. It's a weird thing. But yeah, once you kind of have been doing it a while, I guess it makes sense, right? It's like
So somebody,
you
is
have
this
money.
somebody that saw
Somebody
you?
saw you live or went through your YouTube stuff or?
No, it was a comic who's just kind of on the lookout for material that maybe would work for other comics, and so
he's like a broker, a joke broker.
Yeah,
He's
joke
like
broker.
the dealer,
The joke broker.
So
I know guys growing
So
jokes.
they didn't just
right
steal it like a lot of comics
No,
do,
yeah,
and,
God
and
forbid.
never
No,
give you
that's
credit for your own act.
Yeah, no, that's I couldn't imagine that happening.
Can you not perform the joke ever again?
Right? Yeah.
And you can't
So I
say
did
who
it.
you sold it to.
No, I don't think I'm supposed to, but it's.
Was it good coin?
Yeah. It's
What
a
did they
weird,
pay you
weird
for
thing.
a joke?
I don't know if I'm supposed to say that either.
I'll give you $1,000 never to tell that joke again.
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, it's Isn't
That happens to
it?
me. That happens to me all the time.
Right.
But my jokes are so bad. They're like, I don't ever want to hear that again. I'm like, all right, how
There's a
much?
difference between getting paid and having somebody just go shut the fuck up.
You aren't funny at all. I'll give you $500 to shut the hell
He's
up.
made a career out of shutting the fuck up. He's got a fucking huge bank account.
I used to get paid to get off stage. Now people want me to stick around. Yeah, it's just one of those things that can happen, I guess.
You used to pay to get off on stage.
No. Well, that was before I started doing comedy.
That's another show.
That was before.
I don't think that's up at 5280comedy.com.
Oh, no.
Nathan Lund gets off tonight at the Oriental.
That's another good show.
There's the show. That's what you've been looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Come see
So you're
everybody.
going to go back in your just pass and start taking all your jokes out and sell them?
Oh, that'd
Is
be
that-
great. I wish. No.
Well, let's throw them up there. You might get a bid.
The old and that is the
Then
thing
you'll
too.
never
I think
have
there's
to leave
websites and
Denver.
stuff,
You can
but-
just sit here and write jokes.
You might have to
I think
leave.
there are. Yeah, there's like message boards. It's a whole business. I haven't gotten into that.
Come on,
but
Matt's used
Yeah.
joke lot. Come on by.
That's
Kick
right.
the tires on this one. Here's a mother-in-law. Have you giggling a little bit.
Oh, look at this. Poor little joke's been abandoned. I'm
marked
going to
up-
have
You can just have the airplane food one. It's just yours.
a joke orphanage from jokes that have been abandoned. You know, they're still funny. They're still good. They just
Bring
need a
'em
little
back.
love. This shows some
This one
compassion.
was poorly written. I'm sorry. It was just poorly written.
It just needs to be re-educated, and it'll be all right. Let us sit here, and we'll let it go out into the public again. It's kind of like a pigeon. Let it go and see if it comes back. Then that's the pigeon that you want to carry the
You
message.
looking at yourself over there, G-Man?
Well,
I was
it's,
watching you
know,
try to read your phone a minute ago. You had to
I
look
was-
like you might have farted.
I was checking out my hairline. You know, I have plugs. So,
Wow, look at that shit. Look at that.
see where it comes
Whoa.
together? I need a little fill in there.
That is, you're like, hey, how much did I pay for that? I gave that guy golf lessons.
Yeah, no, I got it for free. It was a trade deal when I used to be in radio. I traded out hair.
Plugs
we
for
were
a
talking
plug.
about
I had my eyes
Rogaine.
fixed. I did Rogaine for a while.
Don't talk about my eyes.
Yeah, I
The
won't talk
cleft
about your
palate
eyes.
fixed. I had my hair done. That's nice.
That's it.
We did for money. I did spontaneous moments about Kit Kat bars.
Oh yeah.
Where just
Yeah.
just
When you
drop
need
it
a
in,
break,
man.
man.
Just drop it in 30 seconds. Yeah.
Just drop in the Kit Kat.
Hey, when
Give
you
me a
need
break.
man.
Right, that's
You
my
can do
least
everything.
favorite.
A smoke
Break me
and a
off a piece
coffee
of
and
that
a
Kit
Kit
Kat
Kat.
bar, huh? And shove it up your. Oops.
Oh, we got a big game coming up this weekend. The Broncos and the Steelers. Steelers are coming down, and it's the divisional round. KC is going to New England to take on the Patriots.
Yep.
We're looking pretty good, I think. I think the Broncos are pretty rested and ready to go. Is Big Ben going to play?
Oh, he's going to play. They'll shoot him up.
All
I mean,
right.
it don't matter. I mean,
Midweek-
his arm
midweek
could
they were
fall off.
talking.
They'll just, sew it on a little bit with
I'm
some
going to spit
thread.
the ball at you.
I'm showing up. Yeah, but they're going to shoot him up, man. I mean, I don't care how much pain that guy. They can't win with whoever they got as backup. Landry Jones and Michael Vick's one of their backups. The guy's like 55 years old.
He was like 2 games, right?
He's out there selling dogs out in the parking lot. Doing the
Hot dogs.
Hot
Hot
dogs.
dogs.
I mean, the guy's got to make a living.
Come on.
Come on, man. What'd you think? I was going to
He
the dog
slaps
fighting
each dog
reference?
before he puts it in the bun.
Yeah, no. Ben
Michael
Roethlisberger.
Vick's Angry Dogs. Come on by.
Michael
got a
Vick's
little-
angry
Got a little
dogs.
cart and an umbrella. Come on.
Those fighting words.
That's it. That's on the packaging. You know, the dog.
Fighting dog. You want a fighting dog?
This is retarded.
Well, you know, we just made a couple of mil for Mike. You think he's going to cut us in on it?
I dare you.
As soon as he sees this on World Viral TV,
He's going to be like, bam,
yeah.
genius.
Oh, what? Jeez, man, I'm going to cut those
Let's go
guys
to
a
that jump
check.
board and see if I can buy that hot dog recipe.
Yeah, put it up there.
Now, Roethlisberger's playing. You know, I heard
right back to it, right?
Or else.
He's on.
I heard somebody say,
We'll bring it down.
yes. No, I heard somebody call him a drama queen.
Yeah.
On the radio today. And I was like, wow. Because he's already setting himself up for failure. You know, like, oh, I could barely lift my arm here. And if they lose, then they won't blame it on him.
But if he wins.
But if he wins, he's a hero.
Right.
So he's playing.
Well, there's so much weird shit that they do with Belichick. They keep their the
Injuries
truth about
to
injuries
themselves, yeah.
real close. Yeah, because if it gets out, then you change game plans. They would obviously probably Broncos could change up game plans. if they
Belichick
knew he
had a
wasn't gonna
black
play.
eye.
Did you see Phil Rivers' face when Peyton walked out on the field? About shit himself.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Oh,
fuck.
God,
It's
we gotta-
over.
Yeah,
I thought this guy was done.
Damn, I thought I had that Brock guy.
I think the Broncos win by 20.
Really?
Against the Steelers. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the Steelers
Steelers
are banged
take
up.
it apart?
Yeah, I don't.
They don't
I
have,
think,
they don't have
was a
Le'Veon.
fluke. It was a fluke that they won that fucking football game. And I know the people of Cincinnati are talking about investigation, that they think that it was rigged. I mean, after watching that, I was
He had
just
their
like,
own players going against them.
That is so awful.
Their own players through the game.
Yeah.
You know, because they hadn't had a win since 1990 or
I know,
1980
it's
or whatever.
pathetic.
So they
God.
decided to
Yeah.
throw. Hey, let's just. I mean, we're screwed anyway.
The Steelers were done.
Fuck.
You see, they had
Doesn't-
mopey faces and everything, you know, and all
Yeah.
you had to do was hold on to the fucking ball. That's all you had to do.
Yeah, you got. Let me tell you, the Broncos are winning by 20, and New England's going to get beat.
I think so. And then KC comes here and
yeah.
loses. And then who's the NFC opponent in the Super Bowl?
I'm going to say Seattle.
I think so too.
I think
we're
Seattle
over.
beats Carolina,
and then we
and-
win.
Yeah,
And we win the Super Bowl, and Peyton retires, and that's that.
there you go. That's
And the
Fucking
Broncos
perfect.
never
Sounds
played.
bet on
again.
it.
Don't need to.
They just nail the plywood
Don't need
over.
to.
The
Hey,
Broncos
Lon,
walk
you don't-
away. Yeah, they
Lon,
just
you
walk
don't-
away on top.
You don't need to sell any jokes. Just go to Vegas right now. Take the money you just made on that joke you sold and reinvest it.
All right.
Take the Broncos to win the Super
Broncos?
Bowl.
Ooh.
And what's that number?
What's the odds?
Yeah.
I think right now it's what is it? It's 7-2. 7-2. That's the odds. It's
Are you
like
fucking
3.5. No, it might be a little higher. Might be 12-1. It's somewhere in between there.
Depending on the
72
casino.
and 12
Well,
and 1.
they were higher odds when Brock was going to play, and as soon as Peyton Manning came in and saved the day against San Diego, the odds went way down.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, Denver's a 3-point favorite over Pittsburgh. They should be favored by 10.
I
They're
think
going to crush
out,
them.
I think they come out and they move the ball well, and I think the
They're
defense shows
going to
up.
blitz the shit out of
Yeah.
Roethlisberger, and every time he gets hit, he's going to get hit right on that arm.
They got the target painted on.
Oh
it for
yeah,
sure.
absolutely. I guarantee you, Wade Phillips and the defensive guy said hit the shit out of that guy's shoulder every freaking time.
Von
I don't
Miller
even care if
is
he
fucking
throws it.
salivating. He's eating Roethlisberger burgers right now.
I take 4. Or the Vic Dogs.
Oh, Michael Vick's angry dog. Code.
Michael Vick, angry dog.
Roethlisberger's and Vic
Steel
dogs.
City.
Two
Get
dogs.
yourself a mad
A
dog.
Get yourself a Roethlisberger and an angry dog. We just made those guys millions.
Millions. And
Millions.
all happening here in the basement on fucking South Broadway.
Roethlisbergers are totally steroid grown. They're all antibodies.
jacked up.
Yeah, it's nothing normal.
He's got a place, right? Does he
GMO
really?
burgers from Roethlisberger.
Doesn't he own his own burger joint in
But he's
Pittsburgh?
got to be. I mean, you have
don't
to.
know.
With a name like that, you're not taking advantage of that. I would. Roethlisberger's Burgers. I bet he sells out every day. I'd have a roach coach at least with my fucking mug on the side of it.
Oh, yeah.
Roethlisberger. It was crazy.
just
What
look it
music
up.
would be
What
playing?
time's the show over? Because I gotta get to Pittsburgh. I'm opening up the Angry Dog.
That's it. G's got
I'm already franchising.
You're passing people on the highway, pulling that cart behind the
It's Michael Vick in his LTD. He's pulling his angry dog. Fucking
Got a Mark,
LTD.
got a Mark
My
4.
bad.
Got a Mark 4 with a furry steering wheel. Yeah.
suicide doors on the Lincoln with his angry dog cart.
With Dalmatian fucking print seat covers.
Oh, yeah.
No?
Little bone hanging from the mirror.
Oh, now we've gone too far.
No, that's
too
racist.
far.
What?
That's way too. You apologize.
I'm sorry. What is it? Fuzzy dice versus a dog bone?
I was surprised you guys both thought that was racist. That
I grew up in
the
Detroit.
the old stereotype that black guys like to hang a dog bone from the the rear view mirror. I haven't heard that.
Come on, man.
that was one that I haven't noticed.
Milk bone, real bone, whatever. It's a bone.
Giving the dog a bone.
No, we just thought we'd let it go and go and go, and then finally that was the line.
Essentially, the way it works is you run it all the way up, and then as soon as the other guy talks, you go, "Oh, that's it."
That's it. You get to hand it off to G. She's got the racist tag.
Negative.
No, she's not a racist.
No, negative.
Just exploring places that we don't often go to. Come with us next Thursday.
That's
and we'll explore those
WorldViral.tv.
places again. I'm telling you, the Steelers, G's telling you, are going down. Right?
Hard.
So
Big.
make that happen. We got the Bronco talk happening next week when we talk about the Chiefs
AFC
coming to town.
Championship.
That's right.
That's right.
It's going to happen right here in Denver, Colorado, ladies and gentlemen. Nate, thanks a lot, bud. Tell everybody where you're going to be at next week one more time.
The 31st is the next Lucha Libre and Laughs. January 21st, I'll be at Castleman's for the Uncalled For finals. That's going to be a great time. Uncalled For, just a live, pretty much comics playing Cards Against Humanity that we wrote ourselves. But it's cards that we've written. So it gets real dirty, real mean. And it'll be
Zach
me.
Moss, right?
Zach is Zach's the referee. Jake Brown is the host, and then Sam Taylor is behind the scenes helping count up points. And she's on audio visual. But yeah, it's that's a really good time. That'll be at Castleman's next Thursday, 21st.
What do you got, Matt?
Pepe's, home of the Roethlisberger, a restaurant
there
in
you go.
Pittsburgh. that serves
you know what? I knew there was a
there
was a burger featured somewhere there.
Somebody already got it. He can't even control his own.
But what
burger.
about the Angry Dog? Anybody got that yet?
Mike Vick's Angry Dog.
I think we got that
We beat
one.
each dog before we put it in the bun.
Tender, tasty.
Did you see Mike Vick on TV?
Yeah, man. He's got to be angry. He's third string quarterback.
That's it. And he's broke.
Yeah.
I mean, like physically, he's broken.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure he's got a few dollars, but I'm saying he's broke. He's not
Enough
even
for a
third
cart.
string
He's
quarterback.
got enough
He's
for a hot
done
dog
for the
cart.
season.
He's got enough for a hot dog cart. He's got enough for a career.
Be sure and check out all the great shows here on WorldViral.tv, and we'll be back next Thursday.
Go
Thanks for
Broncos.
watching.
Bye.
Hey, this is Jacob Cade, and you're watching World Viral TV.
Herman's Hideaway on the corner of Iowa and Broadway. Your favorite independent anti-corporate venue featuring Westward's best patio. Now serving award-winning food. From metal to jazz to hip-hop, Herman's Hideaway has something for everyone. And if you want to book your act at Herman's Hideaway, email booking@hermanshideaway.com or call 303-777-2535. There's only one venue, family owned and operated for over 50 years. Holding it down in Denver. Go to hermanshideaway.com for more information and show listings. The porn star of the month. 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 The porn star of the month.
I could totally be taken advantage of.
Right?
Uh-oh.
Oh. Uh-oh.
300 though an hour.
300 an hour.
That's not the first
I'm not like
300
that
an hour.
anymore. I'm not like that anymore.
Hey, he can afford it.
Yeah, that's not the first time that Chris has been propositioned. Don't worry.
Just take me to dinner. That's all I ask.
All right. What do you like to eat? Cock. I could have probably guessed that answer.
Yeah,
We love the dick.
We set that up, huh?
Yeah.
In the world of Gia Page, do you just like walk around like horny as shit all day, or what? How is it? Because your bio reads like you're a nymph, kind of. You know what I mean?
I definitely am. I can attest to that. And yeah, I do walk around. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you busy? Do you have like a minute? Can I at least suck your dick? Do you want to like fool around? I don't know. I am a freak.
Hey, can we see your butt again, Cindy?
Yeah, Chris.
Well, we can have everything except for like a complete exposure.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, this is my complete exposure.
No.
Right on.
We're all quiet.
We're just like enjoying the ass.
I'm all like, oh. That's awesome.
It's so funny
You're
'cause
beautiful,
they always
Cindy.
reminded me, make sure you keep it down. Make sure you watch what you're saying. Because a lot of time I don't really have filter. If I want to say cock, I say cock.
Well, that's
I
the
don't know
beauty
what
of
other way to
internet
say
radio
around
is
it.
we don't have a filter either. So, for sure.
World Viral.
Hey, this is Jacob Cade, and you're watching World Viral TV.
Consequence, the murder in my eyes. I will weaken your defense. Say goodbye.